Greetings and salutations yet again, my fellow space travelers. We are now in part 4 of this Unfallen Let's Play. So as of right now, I think the next thing I want to do alliance-wise is add the Riftborn to it, because they are fighting against Mr. Zelivos here, who we are now technically at war with. Oh, looks like they are... Oh, they're already in their own alliance. I got confused for a second because I was like, wait, I thought the Maris are in my alliance. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to add them to the alliance then. That's fine. Sometimes on that big map, when there's more than one of the same, you get a little confused. Or at least I do. Okay, well, vine ships are twining. Alright, this little fleet should be sufficient to clear out those pirates. I'm a little, just a smidge bit upset that, and by smidge bit I mean like what the, I mean a lot bit. Like, it's not a smidge. It's a lot. But, whatever. I can't get that system, and that's alright. It's survivable. We'll get along. And these vine ships will go to Libra. It looks like the Vodiani are around here pulling some nonsense, but I would like to more or less take these 3 systems before they can, which means got to get them twined up, but that's what the vine ships are for. As you can see, all of them are possible to assimilate with influence, but right now I do not have positive influence generation, which is, of course, the main thing for me to be focusing on with buildings. Alright, another Guardian. Or a Chalkex. Always good. Not that I'm going to settle that system anytime soon, but... And then settling Kairos, Ice, Baron, Gas Giant. Okay, maybe that's not that good of a system, even after I clear the pirates. We'll see. Baramoxa, get him some more skillfulness. And on that subject, that other hero, the softened one whose name I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to move you off of Kamos over to Ursa, because you are more useful here. Let's get a sustainable farm, level 2 modernization. Alright, how are we looking here? Yeah, the Culture Center is not a bad building. Let's see what else I might want to get. Colonized Lava and Gas Giant, of course. Those are always good things. Well, here's what I'm going to get, because I have that quest to get like 4,000 manpower or whatever, and I'm pretty far behind on that. But Unfallen have a crap load of food generation, so I'm going to research these 2 guys to convert more food into manpower generation. Once I get those buildings up in a couple of my bigger systems, I will be generating lots and lots of manpower. Empire lacks troops. Don't be like that. Oh, I've discovered the Epistus Minor Civilization. Well, currently, because I don't have positive influence generation and I don't have any real need to, I mean, not even need, like, getting vines over to assimilate those guys isn't going to happen for a long time. So I'm not going to be nice to them, because right now I need to, get my influence generation back into the positives here, which we've just unlocked the National Museum building, so Dust ruins. Yeah, let's get that National Museum up. Thankfully, with my pacifist laws, I can be easily keeping all of my systems ecstatic right now. And, okay, like basically nothing got finished this turn. Alright, that's fine. Twine it up, Vine Ship. You guys. Alright, well, the pirate fleet ran away. Okay, 366. How are we looking at that? Oh, yeah, I can totally invade those pirates. Let's do it. Let's deal with these guys. Alright, major victory. That'll be done next turn. Okay, well, that's a dead end from the Starlane's perspective, so we can go around this way. Lost Horatio ship is still alive out here in this god. Well, I guess no, red. That's my allies. Oh no, that's a Craver thing. Ooh, but the enemy Vodiani are leeching the Craver, so that's good. It seems like the Cravers are trying to throw a bunch of stuff out, like in the midst of Lumera's territory. And yeah, let's twine this guy up because that'll be +10 to all yields for. Well, that's interesting. Which one is that most connected to? I think Surma is physically the closest. I actually don't know with Unfallen. You know, because with the other ones, it's just whoever has enough influence to get the circle around it. And then this, I'm guessing the closest one would be it, but I'm not sure. Well, either way, it's going to give one of these systems bonuses, so. And yeah, my manpower is suboptimal, unfortunately. I may next attempt to occupy and entwine Oyera to try and culture convert it. We shall see. I do not want to create a major political crisis, so I will take the approval, even though I don't have a very urgent need for it at the moment. Alright, pirate lair was destroyed. These jerk bags are going down. They are... Okay, well, one of them's all energy, but the others are split. It's sort of annoying with pirates because they all just say Prowler and not Prowler 2, so you gotta mouse over each one because they're not necessarily going to be the same. There we are, decisive victory. And I'll heal these guys up. Buy another trade route. So for my level 2 developments, I got 30 of that Voidstone from a quest, but I'm not actually producing any of it. And so the only level 2 thing I am producing is NP artifacts, which isn't bad, but I'm a pacifist and just everyone is super ecstatic right now. I'm maintaining my happiness through the laws, and I think there's a pretty solid chance on my level 3 modernization I might just put in well, because I'm looking at what I'm producing a lot of. One of the things in there's going to be a level 1 resource. I might use Jade Onyx again because I have a lot of that and that's really useful. And then I'll probably use NP artifacts for the second one just because it's the level 2 resource I actually make some of. Although, now that I don't have this system, That was going to be one of my NPR. Well, what? I haven't even researched level 3 yet. I can think about it while I do other things. Sorry for getting off track, dear friends. And let's see. 26 population, excluding your main population inhabitants. And I'm at 23 out of 26. Okay, that should be done before too long. What about you guys? Oh, network is not yet connected to the Vine system. How many more turns? 2. And 4 on Libra. Alright, well, I'm going to send these guys over to join with the Arcturus fleet. And now that'll be done in 1 turn. And then here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is I'm going to twine up Kairos and... Well, I don't know what these resources are. It might be worth settling. But whether I settle Kairos or not, twining that up will allow me to send my Vine ships over to the Ceres system, which is a 5-planet system with resources. Ceres, ancient goddess of grain and agriculture, and etymologically that's where the word cereal comes from. Fun fact of the Let's Play. Right. Deneb. Okay, we're still at minus 66, but... Yeah, another National Museum. You guys. Already have the National Museum. Can you build the Academy? Oh yeah, that's 2 turns for that. I'm just going to build that so I can start getting heroes more quickly. This is also a good system to build food on for that other quest because it's got more not Unfallen population than Unfallen population. So I'm going to get 1 more nearest there. Yeah. So the quest over here for the second Diuvians is going to be done very quickly. Probably just a turn or 2. I wonder if I can get 2 times Art of Science or not. I want this system either way, but that would be pretty convenient if the bonus applied twice. Okay, Beerius. Okay, well this is not as developed as I want it to be. Well, let's get you a spin project and some more food. And a level 2 modernization before more food, because that builds in 1 turn. You'll see that I have the spin project queued before the level 2 modernization. Spin projects and just the planetary exploitations in general are super cheap, and it's possible if your industry surplus, it doesn't show it anywhere, but like, so if I had 100 industry per turn and the construction I was working on had 50 industry left, then when it's done I will have a surplus industry of 50, so then on my next turn I'll be doing 150 industry, the 100 from that turn and the 50 left over from the last one. And in the event that, so like for this example is 64 industry on the spin project, if I have more surplus industry than 64, right, so if I have 64 or higher, then that technically you can put it before like the time-based thing, like the level 2 modernization, and it'll do them both in the same turn, right? That does not always work, so sometimes you can change the order on those and see what'll get things done faster. Meanwhile, in the No system, which, boy, these guys are tangled all to hell. Look at all those stuff going through them. Yeah, I'm going to do Spin Project, colonize the Ash, Ruins. A Ruin anomaly, that might be more MP artifacts. Oh, I need to research technology. Okay. Superlight content will turn my spin projects into Edenization, which will increase my yield of influence. However, here's what I think I want to do, is I want to do the culture center. And I want to build that culture center in Ursa, so that eventually I can start doing a cultural conversion on the Oyera system that the Cravers control here. Cultural, you can only build one of the cultural centers, and generally what you want to build it on is a 5-planet system that's relatively close to a border where you have an interest in cultural converting things. Okay, search the cure. Power of the Academy's reached level 3. Truce is over. We're back in Cold War. Yay! I'm first place, and second place is on my team. Unknown Empire, the Purples. Look at them.
We hail your rational leadership.
Okay, they're cordial. That's fine. Are we not technically at peace with them?
Greetings. Your hospitality is appreciated.
Right, let's see if I can't give them something that will make them... How about, yeah. 25 Transvine.
So...
Well, here's the funny thing about this, is eventually you get to a point where it's another 50 influence to throw another resource in the deal, and if you look up here, where's the... wait, I gotta get this out of here before it'll reappear on the thing. But so Force Peace is 625 influence, and Peace is 313, right? And if it's getting to the point where you have to do like 4 different resources and it's only like 100 less influence than forcing the peace, plus all the resources that you could have, you know, sold for some other thing, like Force Peace is actually long run cheaper. However, my happiness is really doing just fine as it is. And I'm still at negative influence, so I'm going to continue sitting on it. Let's give you a spin project. And you know, I want the epigenetic crop seeding too, because I want this system to be growing fast, is what I want. So let's go to the marketplace and get our hands on some more dust. That's more like it. Alright, that should be a substantial boost in food generation. And then we can colonize the Mediterranean next. Still 15 turns for the Dinark University, which has a buyout of 12k is not that bad, but I would like to actually have a decent amount of industry on this system to eat a few turns out of it, rather than try to sell through my entire resource stockpile just to buy it. Especially because its yields are per, you know, person on planets, and the system only has a population of 3 anyway, so rushing the Dinark University is not really a good plan. However, I will go straight into colonizing these things. And Mr. Hero has achieved a level up. Okay, +5 per sterile on system, dust, and +5 on the system. I have... Okay, the lava planet is the only sterile planet here, and I can't colonize lava planets yet, so... Science it is. And then the next thing I'm going to get on him is the public relations expert for more influence. Especially because... Oh, wait, no. This is not... This is the pacifist Sophin who's not a political leader. I was thinking because he's a Sophin that he would be the Scientist Party leader. But the Scientist Party leader is Baramaxa. Whatever. discovered the Hisho minor civilization. And, okay, hopefully they're not hostile, but I'm just going to try and, well, is there any I mean, there are curiosities to search there. And the pirates are running away. Maybe they will be nice to me, and maybe I'll just praise them, like, once, so that they know who I am and don't immediately attack. But, this might be the end of the journey for the Lost Horatios if the Hisho decide that they don't like this ship. Alright, Herolium. Oh boy, this is Curiosity Central. I like it. Deciduous trees, NP artifacts, an event. +5 food on barren planets. Well, that's convenient. Okay, and based on the fact that there's 3 more curiosities to search, and it takes just a stupid long number of turns to actually get here, I'm going to have those ships just sit and wait for now. Alright, and you guys. I could buy out the assimilation, but I'm at 1.3k, and that costs 1200. Oh, I'm at 1262. Which would mean that'd put me in negative influence. It'd force me to, it'd automatically repeal one of my laws, which I definitely do not want to happen. You fly over to Ursa, where jerkface cravers might be knocking around. Plus 50 influence on system. Okay, so I think the Vine ships here on... Oh, that's another collapsing star. They're both the same thing. I think the Vine ships here on LEDA, bunch of numbers after they're done. Rather than going into Craver territory, I'm going to get my hands on this other collapsing star to improve my influence. These 3 will go to Ursa so that they can join up with that 4 and make a full fleet. And how are we looking on Phaeton? Phaeton, well, let's get a level 2 modernization, and then the National Museum. After which point, search the Curiosity, colonize the desert, search the other Curiosity. So yeah, sometimes on important things, you can, you know, on Dust and Influence, you can go negative for a while, and as long as you have enough stockpiled to sustain that for a few turns, it's not a huge deal. And, you know, this system, I'm literally just going to go Spin Project and National, just more influence. I don't plan on building anything here. I could potentially go Slag and Sludge, but I have a crap load of Jade Onyx, and I'm not convinced I'm going to be using Transvine in one of my developments. So, okay, Pavo. Let's see, Spin Project. National Museum. And you know, I'm actually going to make that an Exoscience Station, which can get those in the same turn. Because these cold planets, I do think boosting up my science. But right now, obviously, my top priority is whatever you call it, getting my influence back into the positive range. Alright, Surma. Oh, I want to colonize this lava planet, but I can't. Okay, I can make it a Xenotourism agency. Create a ship with at least 55 offensive power and bring it to the System Arc turret. Okay, that's an offensive power of 229. So, you guys just go to Arc. Meanwhile, okay, we're not quite twined in Libra. 3 more turns. Well, these vine ships can speed that up. There we go. That'll be done in 1 turn. And then this whole big vine ship fleet, I think we're going to go to Kyrus and then Ceres with it. Okay, 25 out of 26. So I should get these guys next turn. And there we are. Influence generation's positive again. It's decided my assistance in this matter is... Oh my god. Are you kidding me, Lumeris? I thought we were allies. That's frustrating. Especially because I almost certainly finished that quest the same turn. Unless I didn't. Okay, well, let's hope the same thing does not happen in... Ah, exactly as I feared. Ratios are gonna die! You know, in this fleet, I think can just sit here in case Cravers try to pull anything. Battle at Chang, okay. Boy, I have way too many... notifications here on the right hand side. Alright, that I'm outgunned. This looks like a retreat if I ever saw one. Alright, Nail survived. Okay, well, Cygnus is now under Lumeris control, so I can actually repair and upgrade there. Wow. This faction's already bound to another empire? Oh, are they brainwashed? Crap. Yeah, I have got that twine, but they got brainwashed, I think. Well, that is annoying. However, my ship is going to get to Arcturus here in a second, and I will get my hands on the Tikanon, who provide good manpower, which is nice. Alright, no research queued. I want to colonize lava planets. That's what I need, is lava planets to be colonized. Oh, and you know, I haven't even researched the ability to make a slag and sludge center yet. That's a thing. I was talking about, oh, maybe I should use a slag and sludge center on that one, but I can't even make that. Yeah, and then let's colonize gas giants and pick up that one for the adamantium. So that'll get me the next tier of strategic resources and some good industry buildings, and also all those lava planets that I could colonize but haven't yet. And you know what? This is a fleet of 6 vine ships. I don't need it to be a fleet of 6 vine ships. I'm going to send the one lonely vine ship to go back to Fagus and finally get Fagus, because I've just left that sitting there for so long. Alright, we're looking here in Kamos. I haven't built a sustainable farm there yet. Silly me. Yeah, an exoscience station, colonial exchange on a sterile planet. That's that strong magnetic field. That's fine. We will build that. I think Taurus. How many turns would it take to build the Intergalactic Technology Center in Taurus? 22. Is that? What's my highest industry system? Is Deneb. which I got from a minor civilization a second ago. That's interesting. And that can build the Intergalactic Technology Center in 18 turns. Okay. Well, I'm researching some new industry buildings, so I don't think we're going to start the Intergalactic Technology Center yet, but I would like to build that wonder, I think. Yeah, lost ratio. I'm gonna retreat. That's less than 60% health and will be destroyed if they retreat. Oh. Yeah, there's no way this guy's gonna live, so I'm just gonna revive and rebuild, and at least I get 15 dust out of their sacrifice. Grave defeat. It's just a sad time for Horatio ship. What was that last one? Okay, Hyperion. Alright. I don't think I would be able to settle this without getting this neutron star first. That's one of the disadvantages of the Unfallen, is sometimes the far off the side things, you like can't even really get them. Ooh, what's that? Plus 50 science. Oh, I should tangle that up. There we are.
You're one of our favorite fish in this galactic sea.
Okay, that's them. Well, anyway, that'll take 10 turns, but I'm not in a big rush. I mean, unless that subterranean curiosity turns out to be something awesome, which I can't say I expect that it will. We'll colonize the other 2 planets here. And it looks like Luna Barxis has got another level up. Plus, that's more influence. The food might be useful at this point because I've got these 2 more planets coming out, so that'll be a decent amount of population cap. But the food generation here is fine, and frankly, I'm thinking going for influence, because even though I'm positive again, I still want to improve my influence generation because okay, yeah, no, the pacifists, fair trade bill, they've got to be potent. And they're not quite potent. They're entrenched. I think one more election win will make them potent. And the Fair Trade Bill is like one of the most powerful laws in the game if you're being peaceful with everyone. It's extremely powerful, and that's 4 influence per citizen upkeep. It's also one of the most expensive laws in the game. And I mean, so yeah, I need to increase my influence to be able to afford the upkeep on that. And you guys, yeah, repair and level up. Any curiosities to search on Cygnus? No, I already got all those. Okay, yeah, there's stuff to search on Wardan.
The Empire admires your nerve. What do you want?
What about a truce, Empire? I'm not really... Okay, yeah, let's offer a truce to him.
Greetings. Your hospitality is appreciated.
Alright, let's see if they'll accept peace just straight up instead of having to force it. No! No, so I'm going to force peace. Look at this savannah planet. I think that's just begging for a spin project, don't you guys? And then we'll go AI labor. Think I want to build just another vine ship to go twine up the black hole over there. Alright, meanwhile in the Arcturus system, which we've just obtained, let's make a level 2 modernization for more industry, and then let's colonize an ash planet, see what those ruins are. Libra, I believe, has already been brainwashed by the Vodiani, so I can't really do anything about that. Oh, and here's another, it looks like the center constellation. Okay, so we're dead-ended again. I, of course, have not researched wormholes yet. Alright, so there's Zubin, a pirate system, which could totally kill my 2 exploration ships, but yeah, I think we can just zip through, is the hope. Alright. Okay, well, they're all overseers, and pacifist and scientist parties already have a leader. I'm not really planning on voting for the militarists, but I mean, at least they could have a leader if they do win like the 3rd slot. That can happen. Mostly though, Imperials have bonuses to influence generation, which I would like. And I think I'm going to stick him on Deneb. I'll get 1 of the industry food and 1 of the influence. Reach 3850 manpower in your... Oh, I guess that includes stuff that's already on system garrisons and not... and in fleets, and it doesn't mean you have to get the manpower reserve up to 3850. Okay, well that got done a lot faster than... Research the 4th stage in one of the things. Enables the direct terraforming of barren into forest, arctic into forest, snow into forest. That does sound pretty good.
I shall defend the faith, whatever that requires.
Oh, other Vodiani wants tribute
You're one
now?
of our favorite fish in this galactic sea.
Team up, take them out of the game. Drum support, send a proposal soon. I don't know what other guys she's talking about. Is she talking about the Cravers? Is she talking about the Green Vodiani? I don't know. Let's see, where was I? Oh yes, I had my faction quest here. The other one, terraform Heartfire 2 into Jungler Monsoon Planet. Let's me terraform Lava Ash and Desert into Forest. You know what? I'm gonna go with fire because hot planets are really good for industry, and they're also usually sterile, so they're good for dust too. And cold planets are basically only good for science, but I mean, lava planets give just a whole bunch of industry. So I'm gonna go with fire, and then I can turn all these cold planets into forest planets. Which, by the way, fun fact, guys, the Fages system, ice and barren, I'm gonna turn those into forests, and it's gonna be super great. Alright, how we looking, Deneb? Yeah, now we can colonize the hot gas giant. which is exactly what we're going to do. Dominic Hanavins join the Empire. Okay, they've assimilated the Ader. Let's see, yeah. Twine up Kairos. Yeah, that'll only take 2 turns. And I'm just going to settle Kairos because... Well, fun fact about Kairos, that's yet another system that's got Ice, Baron. Can terraform those into forests. But yeah, I'm going to go Kairos and then try to get Ceres if I can. That looks like that'll be close enough. Alright, you guys. Search the curiosities. I see the Softens have a lot of Voidstone. Are we... Yes, I have unlocked the ability to do level 3 system developments now. And... Yeah, Dust Deciduous trees are not making much. I only make 4 blue cap mold a turn. And I'd rather use NP artifacts than Transvine. So I'm actually going to reuse Jade Onyx for level 3. Jade Onyx and NP artifacts. And see, like, at this point, sometimes when you're thinking about, like, oh, buying a new ship for the trade company, and that only took my dust generation for the trade company from 36 to 39, and it cost me, like, 2,000 dust to make it. So it's, like, 3 dust per turn more, and it's, like, that would take a long time for it to pay for itself, but... Number 1, as the trade companies level up, those ships provide more and more. But number 2, on your first trading company, you're not really leveling it up for the sake of itself. You're leveling it up to unlock more trade companies. Because the more ships you have, the more trade experience it gets. And on the subject of that, I don't have to sell very much to... Yeah, let's sell... Boom, 283 Transvine. And yeah, get another level up there. Okay, these vine ships twine it up. And these vine ships done twining that, so let's go get this guy over here, the Neutron Star. Colonize lava. Here we are in the Lacerta system. Okay, I can't make industrial zones yet, but I do think I want the big arid here to be an industrial zone. I will make these 2 spin projects though. Yeah, that. Colonial exchange there. Colonize the last desert. Alright, well, looking at the time, I think this is a good time to break part 4, and I'll see you guys in part 5. Thanks for watching.